Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me again on Heat Standard TV. My name is Joseph Walls, barber, educator, and owner, and passionate person about this industry and passionate person about everything I do. Recapping, we previously discussed professionalism, service, consistency, concentration, and today we want to broach another topic, and that topic is perseverance. The reason I bring this topic up is I was an educator on staff at the Academy of Hair Design here in Austin, and during that time, in one of our team meetings, we discussed demographics and statistics as to note our success or failure, and then gauge that against what the other schools and other industry fact-finding organizations had come up with. And I found out that only 5% of the people that graduate barber college make a lifelong career of this hair industry in some shape, form, or fashion. That was disheartening, and we all have met that one person or those people who said, man, I've been to barber college, I have a cosmetology license, I have a barber license. Why is that? Why do so many people in this industry quit? The definition, the literal or the original definition of the word perseverance is strictly abiding, or to abide by strictly. That's to have an extremely large amount of discipline about a thing in order to persevere. You have to have that. In order to exemplify perseverance, you have to be able to be strong, strict, firm, and founded in that thing that you're doing, or your belief in it. For an illustrated definition, I read years ago that perseverance is maintaining your faith even when it's tried to its breaking point. One morning, listening to Steve Harvey's morning show on the radio, he mentioned that he had an opportunity to speak to Kathy Hughes of radio and TV One, Spike Lee, and Tyler Perry. And each one of those people who, having paved their path to success in an unconventional way, said the same thing when they were asked, what is it that people must have? What is it that you have that other people didn't access in order to succeed? And they all said at separate times, in separate spaces, perseverance. Why? Why did they note that commonality? We should think of quitting as never an option. It's absolutely impossible to fail at something when you put your all into it. Science would tell us that. Scriptures would tell us that. Logic would tell us that. It's impossible to give all of yourself to something and not get that in return, and not get success in return. But too many times when we find ourselves with our clients, we find ourselves at down times, we don't do the things necessary to maintain that degree of success that we desire. Why is it during your downtime you sit in your chair idly, or you play a video game, or you look down your timeline or your news feed? During those times you should be marketing. During those times you should be passing out cards. During those times you should be creating ads. During those times you should be taking classes to enhance your skills so that you can gain that client base that you want, or gain that footing in a market that you want. Do not treat quitting as an option. If it were easy, everyone would do it. But Albert Einstein said that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So if you're unhappy with where you are you're doing something differently, because if you're unhappy where you are, you're not doing anything different, then you are in this particular place in space and time being insane. We can do better. And the thing that we can do better is persevere. See this thing to the end. Because if you gain one client a week, at the end of the year, that's 52 new people. Mark it. At the time that we have, at this day and time, we have the internet, we have technology, the things that will allow us to exponentially increase our client base if we tap into that. And it's an active thing. To persevere is an active thing. It's something that doesn't require that you sit still. It's something that requires motion. And I know that it's frustrating and you get all kind of anxiety and anger pent up within you when you're not accomplishing what you will. But you know what an emotion is? It's energy in motion. We just have to channel that energy and put that energy towards something that fixes the problem and doesn't exacerbate it. To apply a permanent solution to a temporary problem is crazy. So if your temporary problem is not having a client, with quitting fix that, because you're going to go to the next industry and have to start all over. Do not quit. Do not treat quitting as an option. I memorized a poem years ago. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, the road you're treading seems all uphill. Do not quit. Don't treat it as an option. Persevere. Strictly abide in this industry. Strictly abide in the thing that you believe in, and it will happen. But do not quit. I love you. Thank you for listening. Please like, please subscribe, share this with someone that needs to hear it. If you need to hear it, watch it again tomorrow. Be blessed. See you next week. Thank you.